welcome to another episode of the Total R&B podcast. My name is Loreena, and today I am super excited for this week's guest. He is a Louisiana-born singer, songwriter, and full-on entertainer. He's known for his groundbreaking contributions to the music industry as well as pop culture. And at the time of my research, I could be wrong because the song just keeps going up. He is a 7-time platinum recording artist. So I would like to welcome to the podcast the line dance king, Cupid.
Everything good over there?
Everything is good. Thank you so much for coming on the
Sure.
podcast today.
Sure, I appreciate the platform.
Of course. And I appreciate you. So I always start off my podcast the same way. I always ask the same question. If you could tell me what comes to mind when I say what is your first memory of R&B music?
Brian McKnight, um, you remember me. That was the first, watch I tell my age. That's the first cassette that I ever had, that I ever owned. And I remember even before that, there was a group called The Boys. They
Hmm.
had a song called Dial My Heart. And I remember, I think I was maybe in the fourth grade singing that to a girl. And I just always been into music, always just been learning songs on the radio and trying to mimic them. So right around fourth grade is when I realized I had that superpower to be able to sing a little bit.
I love that. And Brian McKnight is such a classic, beautiful voice,
Yeah,
amazing music. So yeah, definitely. And so
yeah.
you said fourth grade is when you knew you had it. So is that when you were in your group? You had a group called Fifth Element, right?
Oh no, so fourth grade. I mean, I started young, singing in church and stuff like that. But the group Fifth Element that came around college. I was in
Okay.
college. I ran track in college and stuff, and I met these guys from North Louisiana. There's four guys, and we started a group and started singing at a bunch of different like talent shows and stuff over on campus. And we got really popular in the city. So but those were the guys who I actually learned how to sing from because those were some
Okay.
super talented singers. Like I mean, them boys could sing, and um, that's why I kind of developed my skill set, but from being around several different singers that could really go.
That's amazing. And do they still sing now? Do you still keep in touch with them or no?
One of them, well, we all still keep in touch for sure. But um, I was like the I was like the Michael Jackson of the group. I was like the Cisco of the group. I was like, the one who was always putting the dance steps together, always writing the songs and stuff like that. So everybody kind of went a different way as far as their career choices. But I hung in there and it ended up working out really well for me at the end of the day.
Okay. And I can see that too because watching clips on social media or on YouTube of your shows, you have everybody dancing. Of course, we have the dance move, the Cupid Shuffle, and every pop that fan, but you always have people up on their feet.
Yeah.
Where did you learn that just to get to work the crowd and grab their attention and have them have so much fun at your shows?
That's a good question. The way is two things. Is one is back in the day, you couldn't just wake up in the morning and decide you want to be a singer. Like you had to go through the talent shows ranks and stuff, and you would get booed. So you had to find a way to make sure these people were entertained, or they would boo you. You had people that would just boo you for ugly ways, especially at the colleges and stuff back in the gap. Because Apollo was big, so like getting booed off was actually hilarious. Um, so that and then being from Louisiana, we dance for everything. We dance for funerals. I mean, we second line at funerals, and we, celebrate. We got a festival for every animal you could possibly think of, every type of food you could think of. So being surrounded by just always people always want to dance, and then having that competitive nature to always want to make sure that people are in like entertained and into your performance. Those two things kind of made who Cupid is today.
And is Cupid Shuffle the first line dance song that you made?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is.
It
The very
is.
first line dance I made. Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that's amazing because that song is international. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
it really, really has some legs, that's for sure.
So, what would you say is the process to creating a line dance song?
Well, like I'll say this. It's a science. Some people do it happens by mistake, but strategically there's a science where it takes a special, it's a special science where you take the song and the dance and make it into one. Because these days there's a huge difference between a line dance song and a song that someone made a line dance to.
Mm.
The best example that I use is Tamia. Can't Get Enough had been out for years, and then somebody took a old country line dance and started doing that dance to Tamia, and it caught on through social media. So that dance wasn't created specifically for Tamia's song. So we in the community, line dance community, we don't consider Tamia a line dance song. That actually, Wobble is another one. There was a line dance called the Nasty Girl line dance that was put to Wobble years later, and it just, because of social media, it became known as the Wobble. But that's an actual dance that was created by another choreographer. What I do is I make songs that are specifically designed for with a dance, because I choreograph the dances as well. So that's kind of the difference. There is a sauce to it. I think there's probably about 4 or 5 people on the planet that, like, one has passed away. The guy who actually handed me the line dance king crown, which is Casper from the Cha Cha Slide.
Okay.
But very few artists are capable of actually creating a song and a dance together, because it really takes a lot of knowledge of like how people move, and then being able to sonically match that with the dance steps.
No, well, you got it because all of your songs have been fire. And then Cupid Shuffle is just a song that just keeps on giving. Like that song doesn't end. So I was even, because I work at a high school. And so there is
Oh,
somebody
right.
that does line dancing at lunchtime sometimes. And Cupid Shuffle is one of the ones that come on, and the kids are learning how to do it. And I'm in Canada.
That's awesome. Wow, wow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get up there and perform. I went on vacation there, and I think that's one of the coolest places ever. So yeah, I gotta make my way up there for sure.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful to see because the song is just it's everywhere. Everybody knows it.
Yeah,
Here, our first language is French, and so for people to know the words, to know the dance, that new generations keep learning the dance, that's just it's truly amazing.
that's a blessing.
And another thing I want to congratulate you on that I saw is that you were recently crowned the Line Dance King by your home state of Louisiana. So the
Yes.
state capital recognized you for your contributions to line dancing. So how was that to be recognized by your home?
Oh, it's huge. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been advocating for line dance music for a long time. I feel like line dance music is the most important music in the world, and it doesn't get its just due, because we all scream, "Oh, we want to be unified, and we want peace, and we want this and that," but the music that I do can take a Republican, a Democrat, white, black, old, young, together in unity. And I think to have music that brings people together is so important. So to be recognized for something that I've been advocating for since 2007, um, it's a good thing. And then also, it's a very honorable thing, because when Casper passed away some years ago, and he never really got recognized for his contributions, his large contribution to the line dance community. So I kind of wanted to dedicate that to him, because he was the person who was like, "Hey man, take this line dance thing to the world, man, because these people gonna forget about me when I pass." And that's why it's so special to me.
Yeah, no, definitely. I love that. And so now you have some new songs that are out. So first I want to get into Pop That Fan that's out now. You have a video that's out on YouTube that everybody could go
Yeah,
watch. But this song is different because it has like the go-go beat to it. So how did you come up
right.
with that and why did you want to incorporate that into the song?
Well, one of the things about Cupid Shuffle that was it was so big. My fan base is huge, like country, go go, pop, R&B, hip hop. So when I drop line dances, a lot of times I try to cater them to a specific demographic, because I know that they may not have had a dance record in a long time. If you notice, most of my dances never sound the same sonically.
Mhm.
It's because I'm trying to make sure that I give everybody some more line dance music, you know, um, that are fans of Cupid Shuffle. So big fan of Virginia, big fan of DC, big fan of go-go music. Um, I could let the cat out the bag. I got a remix with a go-go legend coming up. So
Ooh.
so pop that fan. So y'all stay tuned for that. But Yeah, definitely go. And they let me tell you, they line dance in Virginia, they line dance in DC, they line dance on that part of Delaware and the that area so much. So I had to show them some love.
I love it. I love it. I love that it's different. I love the beat. It's such a fun song. So I love that you did that. And then another one that I do enjoy is Go Auntie with Lil Duval
Oh
that came
man.
out as well. So tell
Yeah.
us about that collaboration.
Huge fan of Duval. Dude's off the charts. And he wanted to do a summer anthem. So, me and my bro, Mr. Fat on the track. Fat is the guy who normally produced most of my hits. We do a lot of writing and a lot of producing together. And we got in the studio and was like, Duval, we got you one. Come on. And when he heard it, he was just like flipping out. So um there's gonna be a big performance of that song coming up real soon. And it's the aunties, man. The aunties, it's summertime for the aunties. The aunties still got it. They say 40 is the new 20. So the
Oh,
aunties
there
got
you
something to
go.
prove this summer.
There you go. I love it. It's a part of my playlist. I heard it and I was like, "Oh, I like this song. This song is
Oh
super
yeah. When
dope."
that
So
that go auntie on that go auntie part, they put their hands on their knees and they get busy.
I love it. I can't wait to be out and seeing people dance to the song too. So I'm excited. And for this big performance that's coming up too, I can't wait to see that. You did mention Pop That Fan will have a legendary artist on the track, but for now, you have the Cookout remix with bunb
Yes.
and Paul Wall, two legends also.
Yes.
So yeah, you're cooking. Like these songs are coming out, the remixes are coming out. So how was that choosing Bun B and Paul Wall to get on the Cookout?
Um, like as a fan, I'm still kind of fanned out by it, I performed with Bun B 2 years ago. He called me up at the Houston Rodeo. And I don't know if you're familiar with the Houston Rodeo, but it's the biggest inside rodeo in the world. There was 75,000 people that night. And it was unbelievable. And so we attained a relationship, and I just always wanted him to be on that song because of the Trill Burger brand that he has,
Yeah.
and so on and so forth. And then Paul Wall's wife teaches line dance and does line dance in Houston. So I was like, I saw a video one day of her trying to teach him how to line dance. And when I saw it, I was like, oh man, this is it. So I commented on it. I was like, don't worry, bro, I got something for you. And I hit him. He was happy about it. So two legends, two legends. Houston is a city that really embraces me. And I'm excited just to be able to put that out. And FYI, them boys rapping on that song. For real.
They are. Bun B is one of my favorite rappers of all time, like hands down. I love Bun B. I didn't know
Yes.
Paul Wall's wife taught line dancing, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
she got a video. She always doing line dances on Instagram and stuff. So when he was struggling, poor thing. He was trying to do his dance, but I got it. Like cookout is easy enough for him to do. So the goal is to be able to get him to do it in the video.
okay.
So I'm sure his wife gonna be proud about that.
But that's one thing I do appreciate about your music. The choreography is easy to catch on. Cause
Right.
sometimes this choreography, I'm just like, what are you guys doing?
Right. It could get real complicated. And look, if you think Tamia is hard, or you think those dances are hard, trust me, in the real line dance community, it's some that'll have your head spinning. But I do the ones for the beginners. I keep the
Okay.
beginners. I don't want people to get discouraged. Worst case scenario, you should at least be able to do Cupid Shuffle.
Yes. Yes, definitely. But even like I was looking at Pop That Fan, the video, I was like, okay, no, I could get this. So by summertime, I'm gonna have them all down pat. And then I'm going to Essence Fest. So I know there's gonna be line dancing
Right.
happening. So I gotta make sure I know I could jump in and do the dances.
Right. It's gonna be. I mean, I think people carry cell phone. I mean, carry fans more than they carry cell phones these days.
Trust me. I think so too. Um, So then also what I wanted to know, because you said how you're doing so much for like line dancing as a genre. So where would you like to see this genre go in like the next 5 years?
I would just like for it to be recognized globally, as a thing, and just put like the award shows. I know there's an award show coming up. I heard there's gonna be a cool line dance performance there, and that's like opening the door up for so many people. I just hope that it just gets recognized, and I think it is now. Um, Maybe a Grammy category, or a couple of years ago, I put Flex in for
Okay.
the
Yeah.
Grammys, and it got taken out. It got taken out of the Grammy category for dance and put in traditional R&B. And I had a problem with that. I was going crazy. I was going off because I'm like, why not? But because the Grammy committee and the Recording Academy just didn't understand. And now with all of the success of line dancing, I think they're starting to get the picture. So just to be recognized as just music, that's important. Like if I were to ask a question, if I were to ask you, what music outside of gospel, and even with gospel, there's so many derivatives of religion that is hard. But what music brings people together the most?
Yeah. Line dancing
And
does
we say
that.
we want to be that and we say we want unity and utilize it to bring that unity. So I'm hoping it gets that recognition.
Me too. I think that would be nice, but then it goes back to what you said of the recording academy not understanding. So I think if we had more people like us in our culture that understood those things, I think it could help push getting that through so that, it is in a category and it stays there. It's not removed.
Right, right, right. Platforms like this are so influential and so important. So thank you like for this, because I get to tell the story and we come into agreement about those types of topics.
No, of course, but also I'm also learning too at the same time. So I think it's great that you're getting this information out there to as many people as possible because now I'm learning and I get to pass that message on to other people too. So we're all working together to get it done.
Sure.
Do
For
you think
sure.
also too because of like an app like TikTok, it has helped also?
Yeah, I wish I knew the owner of TikTok, because I would take him to lunch for sure. Because TikTok, it was like TikTok was just a cheat code. It's a cheat code for us. Because I don't have to go to radio initially. I don't have to go to the A&Rs initially. I just go straight to the people and let them decide what dances they want to do. So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that too because of the dances and then because of TikTok, they just catch on to dances so quickly. And then also too, that's getting it out there, especially to people around the world too. So I think that's pretty cool that we have those platforms now too to get the music out there. So that's pretty cool.
Right.
Um, there's something I did want to touch on
There's something.
before I let you go. I saw that you have a book called Trust Your Gift, um, interactive guide to
Yes.
achieve your purpose. And you spoke about years ago you had a stroke and you had to get your voice back, and it changed your approach to life, music, and your purpose. So if you could just explain a little bit, like how did that change you, and what is your purpose now?
Well, I'm here, and because I'm here, I want to fulfill the blessings and use the blessings and the talent that God gave me to spread the complete love. Complete love, because he spared me. That really was a blessing and a life-changing experience for me. So I'm here to just do God's will.
No, definitely. And is that book still on sale? Like people could go and still buy it?
Yes, on Amazon. It's available on Amazon. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Perfect. So we have to go and take a look at Amazon for the book because I think it's super interesting. It's something I didn't know at all. I just came across it during my research. So I'm definitely gonna go check it out so that I can get a copy. I think that would be dope. And then also all the music that you have out now, we gotta check it out. We gotta get all the dance moves ready because summer is right around the corner. Is there anything else that you have coming up
Yes.
that we need to know about?
Yes, stay tuned for Flex, man. Flex is coming. We got a special twist that's coming up on Flex as well. So Flex, Cookout, Pop That Fan, and I have an EP that'll be dropping. We don't have a drop date yet, but it is called The Line Dance King. So be looking out for that too.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, and how can we follow you? What are your social media handles?
Official New Cupid on Instagram.
Official New Cupid on Instagram. Perfect. Well, thank you, Cupid, for taking time out of your day to talk to me. I really appreciate this. I learned a lot. There's a lot that I'm going to go ahead and research. There's a book that I got to buy now. And I can't wait for the performance that's coming out, all the legends that are coming out on the remixes, videos, and everything. And, anything that you need on my end, anything I could do to help, just let me know.
I appreciate you, my friend. I really do.
All right. Thank you so much. This is the Total R&B podcast. My name is Loreena. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at total.rnb. And I will be back with a brand new interview.